Hello guys, my name is Amit. So today we are going to discuss this problem. Divide two integers of Leetcode. So I'll just go through the problem first. So problem is something like this, that we have to divide two integers, that is dividend is divided by divisor, and we do not have to use multiplication, division or mod operator, and we have to return the quotient by dividing dividend by divisor. Then there are few examples that if dividend, then we have to ignore the trailing fractional part, decimals. That is, if we divide 10 by 3, the answer is 3.33, but we have to ignore all point after the digits after point, so we have to return 3. Same as if we divide 7 by minus 3, we have to ignore all the integers digits after decimal, so we have to just return minus 2. In case of dividend is 0, divisor is 1, the obvious answer is 0. The case which should be thought of and should be taken care of is the overflow case. So it says that when divisor is greater than 2 raised to power 31 minus 1, then you have to return integer max. So I'll just tell that what is integer max and min. So there are 32 bits which can be used for 32-bit integer. So 2 raised to power 32 makes this much of bits that can be 8 bits, 32 bits, which can be used to create this number. If we divide it, if we have to divide it by 2, then it will give this one. So this is the negative least number. So this is, we say negative, and this goes to 7. So this is a range of signed 32-bit integer or int 32 signed. So now in our question, if the divisor is least 32-bit signed integer, then we have to return integer min. And if divisor is greater than this number, so in that case we have to return the integer max. So that means we have to just return the boundaries if the answer crosses the boundaries of signed int 32. So let's see how I have solved the problem. So in this case, I have just checked that if dividend is integer min 32, so in this case min integer 32 would be this, that is minus of 2147438 and divisor is minus 1. So it means dividend is this and it's divided by minus 1. So in that case minus and minus both cancel, and this creates a case of rule number 3, that is if divisor gets greater than 2 raised to the power 31 minus 1, then we have to return integer max in this case, which I have just returned integer max. If divisor is 1, then we have to return dividend as it is. For example, if it is 109 divided by 1, so we have to return dividend as it is. Then I have noted the sign of the dividend, sign of both the sign of the resulting number. So it means that if dividend and divisor both are smaller than 0, that means that, let's suppose this is minus 9 divided by minus 1, so answer will be something with plus sign. And if both are greater than 0, it means 9 by 1, so again the answer will be in plus sign. So in that case sign bit becomes here 1, that is silent bool becomes here 1. Then I have taken two 64-bit signed integers, I64 dividend and I64 divisor. I have taken both the absolutes of the incoming dividend and divisor. It means that both will be uh, made as a plus sign. Now if divisor is 0, so in that case I'll just return 0 here in this throw case. And then I have taken an increment as divisor. For example, let's take a case of 10 divided by 3. So in this case my dividend is 10, divisor is 3, so increment here will become 3, then here count becomes 0. So now I'm sitting in a while loop, that where until unless divisor is smaller than or equal to dividend. So it means until unless 3 is smaller than or equal to 10, I have to just sit in a while loop. Then I'm just using increment to calculate. So now divisor becomes divisor plus increment. So it means now at the first iteration, I'll just go with the first iteration. um, it will become divisor will become divisor, that is 3 plus increment which was again 3, so it will become 6. So and count will become, so I'll just do it something like this, it will be a bit easier. Control X, and count will become 1, right, on the first iteration. So I'll just take it as the first iteration, right. On the second iteration, so it again comes, it sees that divisor is 6, it's still smaller than 10. So on the second iteration it will do divisor, that is 6 plus increment which is 3, it becomes 9, and count becomes 2. On the third iteration it checks still 9 is smaller than 10, it makes 9, it divisor becomes 9 plus 3 which is 12, and the count becomes 3. So this count 3 is returned. I've just checked that if count is greater than integer max. So in this process, if we cross this boundary, that is integer max 2 raised to power 31 minus 1, 2 raised to power 31 minus 1, so by 2, this will be by 2. So that will be the integer max. If I cross the integer max, then I have to just return the integer max, and finally I have to prefix the sign in front of the count. So if the count, whatever the value I have calculated, if both of divisor and dividend were negative, I'll just prefix a positive sign here, and if any one of them is positive, that means the sign is 0. So in that case I'll just prefix negative minus in front of it, and it goes. So yes, it works. So I have just posted my code on the Leetcode. I'll just uh, post it in the comment section, and as well I'll just post it on the GitHub as well. So guys, yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good day.